For quite a long time, most of our stories talking about AIDS and HIV were from an American perspective. The biggest example of this, especially for us theatre fans, would be something like Rent. But very recently, we started to see more and more representation of this time from a UK's perspective. It's a Sin showed us the tragedies and the paranoia of this time period on TV. And now, returning to London after being the first new play to open after lockdown, Cruise offers another story from the streets of Soho in the 80s, based on true stories that playwright and performer of this production Jack Holden experienced while working for Switchboard. This is a deeply moving and thoroughly engaging production. The story is a tragic look back at history at a time where LGBTQ people were essentially abandoned. That is performed flawlessly by Holden, jumping from character to character effortlessly. I have so much praise to give to this production, but before we start, if you haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Ellie. I talk about theatre. I talk about a whole wide range of new productions, turning productions, revivals, and if that interests you, and you enjoy this kind of content, please consider liking this video, leaving a comment, and subscribing to the channel for more. You gotta. Come on. Do it. Do it now. Go. I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay, I'm actually not that patient. I won't wait. Anyway, let's get on with the video. This production is a one-man show. But as Jack Holden says in the programme, although it's billed as a one-man show, Cruise has been put together by a team of dedicated and talented theatre makers who basically make me feel like a rock star when I'm performing, and I know you're going to be dazzled by their work. So, before we talk about Holden's work on the show and stuff, let's take a look at some of these artists who work together to make this show possible. Let's start by talking about the set and the lighting, designed by Nick Corral and Prima Meta respectively. The set is formed of three structures. Staged left, there is a wall with a scaffolding balcony. Centre stage, there is a large window backdrop and a square structure in front that is placed on a turntable, used for various sequences. And the final structure is mainly used as a place to hold John Patrick Elliott doing the music for this production. These structures are then accentuated by the lighting design, with several large, long neon bars placed in strategic places around the set, and two large walls of bulbs placed opposite each other on stage right and stage left. This whole set really comes to life when we start to flash back to London. The neon lights glowing in so many various bright colours, and it really creates this image of this big, bustling city. This design really helps to elevate the piece and makes this one-man show feel a lot bigger than it is. It's a very fluid set that allows for really quick changes, which is a really nice similarity to how quickly Holden changes his character throughout the piece. Alongside Holden for the length of this production is John Patrick Elliott, who provides the music throughout the play. His contributions as background music are greatly appreciated, using loads of various instruments and, is it called a Yamaha keyboard? I actually didn't look this one. What's the actual, like the thing that DJs use? Like the thing that stimulates, is that a Yamaha key? No, a Yamaha keyboard's just like the piano, right? But it's a Yamaha. It's something Yamaha. It's something, yeah. The DJ thing where you push the buttons and it makes the sound. He uses that and various other instruments like guitars and keyboards to make this beautiful soundscape behind Holden's words. The big flashy party at the end of the world scene and the club music are sequences where you most notice his fantastic tunes. But even when his music is not the main focus, it is really fitting and matches the piece well. I, for one, would really love a recording of all his music and his work for this show. Now we've discussed that, let's move on to Jack Holden, who performs as himself alongside various other characters while he works for the LGBTQ helpline Switchboard. These stories are based on his real experiences talking to people, and you can really tell just by how real and raw these stories are. The book of the show takes us all the way back to 1980s London, and it does this through the character of Michael, an older gay man who tells Jack his story on the phone line. We learn this story alongside Jack as he opens up about moving to London, his experience of the gay scene, the people he met, the loves, and the people he lost, and his experience with HIV. I think that this story is so effective because of how well written it is and how well performed it is. The language of the piece is so vibrant with beautiful metaphors and similes. The story introduces so many characters and we see Michael lose them one by one. Jack Holden gives each one such a different presence on stage. We have a big drag queen, a kind of more butch lover, a camp older gay. Jack's talent shines as he has full out conversations with himself, but he has such a level of believability, and it's very quickly you forget that he is the only actor on that stage. His performance and the writing combined are so strong that I think if you stripped everything away and just had him standing in the middle of the stage delivering this, it would still be a 5-star show. This is a theatrical experience that I don't think I'll ever forget. It is everything I look for in a good play and a great night of theatre. Holden's performance is so strong and powerful. The story is so engaging and deeply heartbreaking. There's so much poignancy to the language and the words of the piece. The set and the lighting together works out to create this beautiful image on stage. And Patrick Elliott's music is so vibrant and different and explosive and electronic and so well fitting for the time period. I have nothing but positive things to say about the show. This is the best play I have seen all year, and if you don't go down to the Apollo Theatre for the rest of this month to see it, you are deeply missing out. But what do you think? Have you seen the show? Are you interested in seeing this show? Honestly, go see it. I so highly recommend it. And in a rare case of my channel, I actually have a giveaway to do with this video. I have an extra program from the show that I am going to give away to one lucky viewer watching this video. So if you would like to win a copy of your own program of cruise, leave a comment on this video with the hashtag #EllieTalksGiveaway. You can write about anything. I don't care. Just you can tell me I look pretty. I do. It's a true fact. But make sure you include the hashtag #EllieTalksGiveaway and like this video. But if you did enjoy this video, please consider hitting like and subscribe. It really helps me out. It helps out the channel. But I wish you luck on winning one of these, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.